Next up is ohming the machine. It's very important that the machine is ohmed after you've reset the drives and you've reset the software. The next step in the process is ohming the machine. And basically what will happen is the machine will go to the back left hand corner. It will reference itself to a fixed location. And it does that by looking for some switches. So if you look on the y-axis, for instance, there's a switch and there's a target, and basically that switch is going to look for the target. There's one of those on each axis. So what you do now, and there's two ways you can ohm the machine. The most common way is to push ohm all. You can also do them in each axis individually by clicking on the target at the side there. It will also, when the machine is ohmed, that target will turn green to indicate that the machine has been ohmed. So I will just click on ohm all, and it will do the x-axis first, the z-axis first, then the x-axis, and then the y-axis. You see it finds the switch and stops. So that is it. Now the machine is ohmed and it knows where it is, and from that position it can get anywhere on the bed to your work coordinates that you set and get back and forwards to and from them. So that's how it knows the location, and that's how it references itself. The other purpose of ohming the machine is, on these machines we set what are called soft limits for each axis. So if we jog the machine now to that side, if I keep my fingers on the button, when it gets to the end it will just stop automatically. And I'm holding my fingers on the button there and it will just stop automatically. And it does that for each axis. Without ohming the machine will crash if you didn't ohm the machine. That is one of the purposes for ohming the machine as well. So if it does crash, you will just hit those switches that it's ohming are dual purpose switches. They also act as limit switches. So it would see that limit and stop the machine. So you can't actually crash the machine, but you will hit a limit, which is another step in the process of getting off the limits, which will be another video on that. So that is it. The machine is ohmed and you're ready to go. The other thing with ohming, like I say, it's very important you do that first thing on the morning, but it's also important that you do it if you happen to hit the e-stop. So if you hit the e-stop and the drives drop, when you reset the drives, you will hear like a clunk in the motors, hopefully. If I start them up, if you just listen very careful. Right, did you hear that bump? Right, what that bump is the motors, when they first turn on, they jump to the nearest step and lock in position. So every time you push an e-stop or drop the motors and reset them, the machine's jumping ever so slightly. It's only fractions of a millimetre, but it's enough for error, and it will accumulate in time if you don't do anything about it. So that is the purpose of ohming it. So whenever you've done that, you must ohm the machine again so it gets back in position and it knows where it is. So that's it. Cheers, thank you.